Good afternoon. How's everybody today? Hope you're all doing well. Kevin's well. Been busy running around again. I wanted to do the waterfall today, but my internet was playing up, so I had to go to town to try to get it sorted out. And I've been trying to do some research, so I need your help. Where's all the brain boxes about internet? I need your help. So, I have a 5G SIM card from AIS. I have a pocket Wi-Fi, which I put it in, but that's only 4G. So I'm running 5G restricted to 4G, which is a pocket Wi-Fi, which is my internet. You think, well, why don't you just get cable? Because they won't bring cable here. It's too far out from the village. They just won't bring it here. So, and from what I understand, it's not that great because they bring too many people on and can't support it. So, for now, so the next question is, can I buy a 5G pocket Wi-Fi? So I went to AIS and they said, they have a 5G phones, they have 5G service, but they don't have 5G pocket Wi-Fi. So I looked at, you can't run, you could buy a cheap 5G phone and then, share it, but phones can't cope with the heat. If you're pulling that kind of data through, my phone used to get hot. For short bursts it's okay, but you can't keep it going like that. And you're not getting any change out of about 20,000, about $600 minimum or more. So I looked into pocket Wi-Fi, and the only 5G pocket Wi-Fi I can find is Huawei. They have a Huawei pocket Wi-Fi and it has a 8,000 milliamp hour battery. It's called a Huawei Pocket Wi-Fi Pro. Guess how much it costs? In pounds, 400 pounds. 400 pounds. And so I think it's the same in dollars. 400 for a pocket Wi-Fi. And then if I ship it here, I have to pay an extra $100 for shipping and customs duty. So $400 for a pocket Wi-Fi. But if I got if I got a pocket Wi-Fi 5G, then I could get much faster bandwidth on my internet. But do I pay $400 or not? Tell me what I should do. Leave me a comment. Help me to understand. Or do I just keep going? I'll tell you what I've done in the interim. I've ordered a Wi-Fi repeater. You put it outside on a pole and it's like an antenna. It picks up the strongest signal it can see, brings it in the house via a coax, goes to a multiplier, and then gives you Wi-Fi in the house. So right now inside the house I have 2 bars. Right? 2 bars. So if I can get that up to 3 or 4 bars, then my Wi-Fi should work much faster on the pocket Wi-Fi. On a good day, if I use my phone and check it, I can get, like this morning I was getting 25 down and about 8 up. So that's not too bad, but it's not consistent. So I think with that repeater, I've had, with the pocket Wi-Fi, I've had 40-40 before. I stayed in a hotel not far from a cell phone tower, and I got 40 up and 40 down. So that's pretty good. But anyway, any advice, I would be gratefully appreciated. Let me know. Over the last couple of days, I've been collecting bits and pieces for the waterfall. So pipes, connectors, glue, brackets, cement, bricks. So tomorrow, guess what I'm doing? Working on a waterfall. So I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is start with the plumbing and get all the plumbing in up to where the pump's going to go, and then maybe Wednesday I'll start mixing some cement and building the wall, building the little house for the pump to go in. But I think I want to get the plumbing done first, because then I know where exactly that everything's going to fit, how it's all going to fit together. Because once I start mixing cement, that's really hard. You might laugh and think it's funny, but I can tell you, mixing it, you know, getting ready, then mixing it, and then moving it around is by hand. It's kind of hard. You think all this thing here I built, mixed all that by hand. Anyway, you know, it's like I said the other day, I gotta put a lintel here, do all that. I don't want to repeat myself, so, but I think I've got everything now. The only other thing I need to get is some wire for the budgies, because when I built that Avian probably 3 or 4 years ago, and that metal is starting to, in the wire is not that thick. It's actually starting to rot, and when the wind blows, it breaks little holes in it, and then when the bird of prey hits it, makes holes, and the birds fly out. So the other day one got out. That was my fault. I left the door open while I was putting their food in, and I thought I seen one shoot out, but I was like, you know, just out the corner of my eye. And I keep meaning to buy like a butterfly net, because with that, they always come back. They want to be back with their family, right? So they always come back and they sit on the outside, but they're not going to let me walk up and pick them up. So I thought, it's okay, I'll leave it. So I came out here like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 in the morning, something like that. I was still awake, come out to see Sugar, and then I put the flashlight torch on the Avian and seen where he was on the outside. So walked up very quietly. I put a glove on because I'll nip you, and I could see where his tail was from around the corner, and I slung my hand around the corner, estimating where his body was, and grabbed him perfect. So just went, gotcha. So then I had the torch in my armpit, or the crook of my arm, him in my hand, and with one hand trying to undo a padlock on the where I feed him. So anyway, I got him in, and he's back. So there's no holes in it. He actually popped out where I was feeding him, because I wasn't paying attention. Open it, do what you're doing, close, open it, close it, and then do what? Don't just leave it open and stand there, because they just fly out. But as soon as he's out, he goes back and sits on the outside and won't let you get him. But I'm going to buy a butterfly net, because then you can sort of stand there and quickly go up against the cage, get him inside, and then put the whole net inside to get him back inside. But so far I've won. So they're all inside. You know, I'm a little bit excited today about I download the software that I use to edit the videos. It was on my laptop. I found the key, the serial key. It was in an email, so I downloaded the software, which is much more advanced, and I put my key in it, and now I can render in 2 and 4K. For the price I pay for it is ridiculous, considering, you know, you got Adobe Premium and all those ones that cost several $100s. Mine costs $50, and I can render. I think it even does greens or backdrops and screens and stuff in it now. So for $50, it's crazy. But because I got the new PC with lots of memory and a bigger Intel chip, I think before I would do the video, and then it would take a 10-minute video could take 1 hour to render. So tonight, after I finish editing and press go, I'm really curious to see how long it's going to take. It'll probably take me about, I'm guessing 20 minutes. It will render it. Rendering is, if you don't know, is when you have little tiny bits of video clips from each different place, and you edit the beginning and the end and take things out, whatever, and then you put your connectors all in, you save it and render it, and it turns it all to an MP4 file, one big long video. So I'm excited to see how that goes tonight. Let's have a look at the sunset before it goes. It's the end of the day. Hope you enjoyed. All the very best. Good night from here. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. See you later, guys.